So tell me, I'd like to start from the kitchen because I know you've been a very good chef to the house. What are the challenges that you faced in the kitchen and some of the issues you've had?
Um, I think basically the first challenge is the gas. We only have two burners working, so most times I have to make breakfast. The delays, we eat breakfast late, and we start to cook dinner, so we don't also eat late on time. But it has always been a good strategy for us to manage the food in the house because we've shuffled it that we only eat twice a day. So whatever, when we're done eating, whatever is left, I just keep them in the fridge and the freezer. So most times, I think about day before yesterday to yesterday, we decided that we're not going to cook much food so that what we have in the fridge before we can finish them or before we start to make fresh food, so nothing goes bad.
Okay. So have you had any issue with any of the housemates regarding the kitchen activities?
Yes. Generally, basically, I'm not someone that really likes being assisted when I'm making food on the fire, but at least there are one or two other things that other housemates can do in the kitchen, like washing the dishes and helping out in their own little ways, slicing onion and other stuff. And for me, it's almost like I generally don't like to cook in a very dirty environment, though health-wise, but also cooking in an environment that is dirty is something that I really don't like. So I always have to nag about some things they do in the kitchen, how they eat. Sometimes they eat and they just keep the plate in the sink, and I have to call them back to come clear it up and stuff. So out of annoyance, I made some few rules of when you finish eating, wash your dishes yourself. When you want to eat, three persons to a plate, so as to help us manage the resources and everything in the kitchen. So basically, I think that's it.
Okay. The sheep that have been sailing in the house, who has been the closest person to you?
In respect to the sheep, I don't really have anybody. I'm not going to say for me, there's a sheep in my angle. I'm a sheepless person. I'm just having my fun. I still basically talk to everybody. Though, of recent, I think maybe because of the muscle pulls and stuff, Omale has been helping me out to get my legs back. I had frequent muscle pulls after the hiking. Ominio has been helping me to get my feet back. Vivo has also been very constant because she checks up on my health to make sure I'm okay at all time. But basically, I can't say there's this particular person that I'm shipping with in quotes. No. I'm fair with everybody.
Okay. So apparently it seems Omniol is always um, taking care of a lot of people. What do you think about himself and his activities with most of the people in the house?
For me, I think Ominyo is a fitness person, so he takes us on our workout. So at the time when we come back to the house, a lot of people still go back to him to complain that the workout was tough, their feet are aching and stuff. So being a fitness person, I think he should know one or two tips to help ease off the pain of the muscles and stuff. But generally, Ominyo is like a one-man person. Is for everybody and is for nobody. He goes and talk with everybody generally, no strings attached, and that's it.
Okay. So the issue that happened with one of your roommates and somebody from the other room, what exactly happened? Let's see.
Issues that happened between everybody in my room and everybody in other rooms. So I really don't know particularly which one you're
All right, tell me about some of the issues.
Okay, I think the first one was between me and Vicky Mani, sorry. And it was as a result of the national anthem we were asked, the task for the national anthem we were asked to create, and she said something. She threw some shade the first time, the second time I ignored, and she threw the third time and I blew up. And after I blew up, I went upstairs to calm myself down, and I came back and I told her to come and help me out in the kitchen because I feel there's no time we're not going to fight in the house, but we should also learn to get over it as quick as possible. Then I think the second one is between Messi, baby of the house, and Ineka. and Simply Nika, and that was on the HOH's birthday. And I think he arrived as a result of the cake also. And Messi blew up, and she was temperamental, saying that she's been receiving some kind of negative energy from Inika before the birthday party and everything. So I think practically, I don't really know the details, but I feel they've resolved because they still do the same house chores and tasks and everything together. So that's just it.
Okay. All right. And then, of course, for Vivo, who is also your roommate, has she had any issue with any one of them?
Vivo is a very, I'll call her a crazy weirdo. She's just this kind of a person that would just put her hands in her cheek and just observe everybody and laugh. Yeah, I observed she's somebody with a very short temper. So, but she's also a good anger manager. So she just, when she knows that the shit is already getting too much, she doesn't want to bear it. She just stands up and she walks away. But basically, she has not had any clash with anybody so far.
All right. So, do you have anything you would like to tell your fans and supporters? You can speak to them directly.
Okay, yeah, basically, I want to say thank you guys. You guys have been the best. I appreciate all your efforts. I don't know what you guys are really doing, but deep down, I feel you guys are doing so much and you're doing more than enough. I want to thank you so much. I want you to keep the support coming. I promise you, apart from being in the kitchen, I'm going to give you guys extra chills. Yeah, you know you're brave now. You know I will take the run out for homie. I will still continue to do the thing jelly now, the vibe, the run the show, the package ourselves, normal level. So thank you. I love you so much. Thank you for coming through for me.